So today we're going to be looking at how to clean your high cap mags. This is a D-Boys M4, pretty much a standard high cap mag, 300 rounds. And a lot of times they'll get dirt in them and then they won't feed properly, and I noticed this on one of my other mags. It wasn't feeding consistently. Took it apart and there was a lot of dirt in it. So I'm not sure how bad this one is. I haven't cleaned it, but I'm guessing it's not too crazy bad. You're going to need a, let's see, 2.5 millimeter hex or Allen key, a Phillips screwdriver, a Q-tip for greasing it, and some silicone grease. So let's open up the mag. On the bottom there's a Allen head screw. Just remember that. And then you can use your Phillips head screwdriver. Actually, you'll need a flat head screwdriver for this. Just pry that little plastic tab out, and you can see the top of the thing comes out. Pull out like this. Then you'll have your metal outer casing. You can set that to the side. You might want to blow that out or something. Just make sure there's no too much dust or anything in there. And here's your internals of your mag. So there's 5 Phillips screws. There's one here, 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 and here. And go ahead and take all 5 of them out. Just dump the rest of the screws out. Set them aside. Don't want to lose them. Next off, you can use a razor blade or screwdriver, whatever you want, but you got to remove this little clip right here. I'm just going to use a razor blade to get it started. Just bend it up a little bit. Just be gentle with it. Then you can use a screwdriver to finish it off. It's okay if you bend it a little bit. You can always just lay it on the table and just press it back just like that. So after that, you're ready to pretty much take the 2 halves apart. And just lay it down, carefully wiggle them apart. Nothing should go flying. There you go, you have your 2 halves. This is a little thing that holds the BBs in. You can just take that out and set it aside. Your little door right here. There's a nut that is held in this pocket right here, which holds the case and plastic piece together. Set that to the side. A little spring with a little wheel here. Let's get rid of that. And now here's your shell with the winder and the spring and everything. You don't have to take this all apart, because if you do take it apart and put it back together, you do have the potential of breaking it. Then you have to get a new, pretty much a whole new set there. So that's sort of a pain. So we'll just let that where it is. You can go ahead and remove a lot of the dirt with a toothbrush or just any brush. Right up here is where a lot of dirt gets caked, right here at the feeding entrance. So just use a flat screwdriver or something. Just scrape that, make sure there's no dirt, and then go ahead and brush that. Brush down the track right here, and then around the winder. Flip it around, just get some of that dirt off the back. Same for the other piece. Brush those gears off, and then brush up the track. And do the same for the top up here. So there you go. That's just pretty much the basics of cleaning it, and usually don't take real long unless it's really bad. But now you're ready to grease it. So grab your silicone grease and your Q-tip, just dab a little grease, and these tracks right here have to get greased. So just spread a very, very thin coating of grease, because if you put too much, then the grease will collect dirt, and then yeah, that's not a good thing. It'll just cake up worse. So you can put a little grease around here on the edges. Make sure you grease the walls of these tracks too. This also helps clean off any other dirt that's left. And do the other side. And then do around the gear here, and then in that track as well. Just like that. Set that to the side. And that's pretty much it as far as greasing it. You have to reassemble it now. Put your little nut in the back here. Your little BB retainer. Make sure you do put that in the right way. The flat part goes towards the bottom of the mag. Your little spring right here you'll notice how the spring is angled like this. You want that part towards the inside of the angle, towards the big gear here. Put your little wheel, if you're holding the spring like this, it'll be on the left side. Put it around the post right there. And insert the spring through the hole, just like that. And just to test it, it should, if you hold the spring in place, it should click the wheel, and the wheel should only be able to turn in one direction and then not go in the other direction. Lastly, your little door right here that you shut the mag up with. And then grab your top part, gently set it on top, snap it together. 5 Phillips head screws go back in. Go ahead and tighten all 5 of them up. Quick note on when tightening these screws up, don't go crazy tight. You don't want to strip them out and they won't hold the mag together very well, and then you might have issues with BBs jamming stuff. So just be careful about that. Don't go too crazy tight. Just one thing before you put them all in, just check that your door still goes open and shut. Sometimes it'll pop out of its track when you're putting it together. Then lastly, your little metal retaining ring, just place it over the axle and just push down on it, just like that. Make sure it can still turn, and that little weight there should also turn as well. So looks good. Grab your metal casing, slip the piece back in. These 2 plastic tabs should pop it into place, and then again your Allen screw on the bottom, just like that. Should still wind up. Now you'll probably want to, you don't have to this, but it does help. So just to make sure you don't have too much grease in there, is go ahead and fill up your mag about halfway. Probably good, you don't have to go too crazy. And then go ahead and wind up your mag and make sure it works. And it does work. The BBs come to the top and wind up nice and tight. So just wind it for a while. And then grab a container, put your finger over the BB switch or the BB retainer thing, and just pull it back towards the back of the mag. It should spit all the BBs out that are in the channel. And then you can go ahead and do that again. Wind it up tight, hold it over the container, spit them all out. And you can dump the rest out. So that's pretty much how to clean a standard M4 high cap. There's really not much to it. It's pretty much the same process for most high cap mags, and there might be some that differ from this, but this is pretty much the mag that comes with a lot of the M4s today, so should be about the same process for most people. So hope you liked the video, hope it helped in some way. But if you haven't already, check out my older videos. Have a couple other projects I've been doing, a couple other airsoft stuff and snowmobile stuff as well. And I'll be getting more of that once the snow starts flying. So if you like my videos, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe.